Hello. In our next lesson here, we're going to be taking a look at the batch journal entry functionality within X3. The batch entry can be a helpful tool for an accountant to basically generate all the entries, the journal entries that need to be booked in a period, all as part of one batch. Then once the batch is completed, it can go ahead and be posted at the end of the month. One of the advantage of the batch journal entry process over just the standard journal entry is that it allows you to save your journals part of the way through without them being balanced. Okay, so to do the batch journal entry, the user can come over to the financials menu, then go to journals and to batch entry. In here, we're going to go ahead and start by clicking the new button. My entry transaction, I'm going to specify my one-page journal entry, specify my financial site, then I have my journal code here, then I'll give my batch a description. Okay. Over here on the right hand side, you'll notice this posted box. Now this box is unchecked right now, but once we post the batch entry to the GL, you'll see that this box right here gets checked. Okay, here I'll specify my document type. Go ahead and specify the date. Okay, so this first one here, say we'll do a depreciation entry, so I'll click in there and pull up my account. Okay, just like you would with a standard journal entry, you can specify descriptions, your analytical dimensions, and so forth. Okay, we'll book the offset here into our accumulated depreciation. Okay. Now you'll notice here in the entry column here, whenever we have it set to yes, that is what designates that I'm starting a new journal entry in the batch. So we got one for our monthly depreciation. Let's go ahead and book another one here for our payroll accrual. Okay. Like I mentioned to you before, at this point, you see this ladder entry right here for the payroll accruals unbalanced, but X3 will still let me go ahead and create the batch. Okay, so that's an advantage if you have like a large entry and you want to be able to save it midstream. And when I'm ready to pick it up again, I just come back in, click on the last line, and away you go. Okay. Now when I have it completed, I'm going to go ahead and do a save, and that will go ahead and save my batch. Okay, and this is batch 002. Okay, so now when I'm ready to post that batch, I'm going to come back under my financials menu, come down to current processings, then over to this option here for batches. Go ahead and specify my legislation here. Okay, if I wanted to filter it just to a particular batch entry, I could go ahead and select it from this list. In this case, I want to post all my batches. I want to post them an actual journal entry with a temporary status. Get a log reading here. Come over and click on the OK button. And that gives me a log file here telling me that for my batch number ending in 002, 2 journal entries were generated, Gen 11 and Gen 12. At this point I can close out, come back under my financial menu to journals and journal entry. And there are my 2 entries that correspond to the batch. Okay, so that is the basics behind the batch entry process in X3. As always, I hope this video is helpful to you, and if so, I'd ask you to please like and subscribe to the channel. And again, as always, if there's any questions, you can feel free to inbox me. Thanks a lot.